happening. Let's take a quick look at the bottom one, especially Pango versus Sand King. Yeah, Pango 28-0, Sand King 44-10. So yes, Keizu, he is having a great time, and he usually does like most melee matchups. Caustic finale. By the way, trouble. He's trying to run away. 5 seconds. TP's tank, and maybe set up a turkey. He's gonna go down. Open wounds. Helps finish. Oh, have a lift on him. Maybe next. Shield smash on top of him with that swashbuckle, so they get the turn kill, but still better value for the Radiant side.
Yeah, really good ward placed by that Naga beforehand. The Zeus thought he was safe farming the hard camp, and then they made the rotation. They saw that he was weak, and it was. I wonder if the Zeus saw the ward, because he did cast Lightning Bolt before he died, and I believe it was in the radius. So if he does get that deal ward out, it's pretty big.
DOTA top lane, he's doing negative damage right here, so he just has to keep running. Those supports, their TPs are still on cooldown, remember. And DOTA,
unfortunately, Zeus TP'd mid.
Oh yeah, so DOTA's dead. He's just gonna be right down. He just makes them chase him as long as they can. There's the Thunder God's Wrath. So Zeus, that's nice. Pretty good, you know, again it goes back to he's mid, but he can still ulti. But still, they lose a Chaos Knife for a Dazzle, not the trade you're looking for. Maybe more? Snowball? Oh, he's gonna try to juke them? They're not falling for it. They're not falling for it. They like take you all along. Out comes the Ice Shards. And maybe next time, well, you know. He's still alive? Oh my god, okay, Mickey finally kills him. Almost got denied, actually.
Nice try, nice try.
This Sand King, though, Fluff, how impactful is this going to be? He's already got 1,200 plus gold. He's well on his way to a blink.
I would love it if Sand King, like the pipe build, the Sam H going for, because it kind of offers you that utility that I like to see in it. But rushing the here, they're definitely going to have a. Just feel like Pipe versus a Zoo this early to
Cinder in. He does have Shallow Grave now. He says to go in 5 more seconds. No Shallow Grave just yet. Epicenter on top of CK. Loda was not expecting that response from Keizu, but here comes Mickey and Pangoli here. Being played by Boxy. Shield smash on top of Keizu. Keeps him in trouble. If he dies, that's going to be a lot of lost gold right there. They lose Dazzle. He wants Keizu though. Rolling, there's that ensnare that you were talking about though. Stopping him in place. So Keizu continuing to be on the run. Pops the Sandstorm. He's flying the Lightning Bolt. Really whipping right there. Madara looking to turn. Open wounds. The Ice Shard. Taiga's like, well, I regret this decision immediately. He goes down. Shield smash on top of several heroes. They finish off the Sand King actually. And they take out maybe next time with the Thunder God's Wrath. But the Infest spot from Madara to take out Zeus. And I think the clash is finally coming to an end here at the top lane. It's just back and forth battle here. 8-7. We have 15 hero kills at now 10-minute mark here.
Yeah, this is really favoring Mad Lads because Alliance with the Zoo is really gonna skip the being damaged. Right now the CK is really suffering because of all this pressure being applied. Under normal circumstances, you usually have like another hero to fall back on, but Zeus is more of like a tempo-oriented hero. So as far as the late game goes, if Loda doesn't start getting farmed soon.
Yeah, Loda, he's down here. He's actually gonna pop at them quick. Chaos Bolt connects. He's trying to TP out. He almost missed that kill opportunity because of the Phantasm.
I feel like that pulling him into the Chaos Bolt actually, seemed like it would have got the TP off.
Ooh, Madara, those phase boots, allowing him to stay alive, running through the creeps. Gets around the Ice Shard block attempt right there, but like you're just talking about though, Chaos Knight, they really need to start finding some farm on him. I mean, that's a start. He gets a kill, and now he's going to push out bottom lane. However, I was going to say, I don't think he's going to have a free push. He left a little safe. Top lane, he's safe enough. Well, the Burrow Strike, that's one of the better abilities you can steal to Rubik on the list.
Call 5 spells you can steal, as far as basic abilities go. Yeah, like, no, think about this. Most mid heroes, the reason why they're good is because they crush everyone else if they want to go up against them. But look at the Zeus. They put a life stealer mid, got away with it. Now he's in the top network. Imagine, you can't put life stealer mid versus.
Another Thunder God Wrath kill, but at what cost for load? He actually gets away. It's a nice TP. Not have a stopper. They think Insania's up, but he's down. He went to the south, actually. They're pinging the area. Uh-oh. They find him. So much for that. The courier even helping out. And Insania will go down. Up here, Keizu again. We talked about how so good farm he had, but that Blink Dagger has been delayed now quite a bit. I mean, at the rate it looks to get a 12-minute Blink Dagger, maybe. It's now 12 minutes, and he doesn't have it.
Imagine if he had a hood in the situation where it would pretty much be unkillable and just land multiple burrow strikes. It wouldn't be possible for them to fight there, but because he's going for the blink and he lost the goal for troublesome.
Oh, the ice shards blocking the rolling thunder right there. Whoops.
A little bit of anti-synergy. Same thing with Clockwork if you cogs. And it looks like Foxy's going for the Lincolns first, recognizing that, yeah, like he's going to be useless without ultimate going for fights.
Man, that feels bad though, right? Like the fact that a Pango has to go a first item Lincoln.
It's not terrible because it does give you the mana regen that constantly farm will come.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower won't last long.
Ward being placed down from Naga. They see Taiga in the area. TP's coming in the flank. Who's that? It's Insania, actually. Got the spell still ready to go. The shard's not going to block, though, Cinderin. Void's death, but Quakefly, different story. He's going to be lifted up. There's a Reality Rift. Chaos Bolt coming out. Mickey's here with a Lightning Bolt. No Shallow Grave equals a kill on Razor. It eventually works out for Alliance. In fact, for the better. They didn't catch Dow's level. They'll take that every day of the week. Razor. So, I mean, Alliance is moving, and both teams are moving. It's 11 to 10 hero kills right now. Is there a side you're liking more, or is this just really an even game, I think?
I'm liking Mad Lads just for the sole reason that Zeus is not really the Zeus plus CK is not the same as Razor plus Lifestealer, because those heroes will scale well. They're kind of the Razor isn't doing well, but look at the Lifestealer, he's on top. Whereas if you see a Zeus on top and your CK is behind, you don't feel very. And a lot of this stems from the fact that Rubik plus Tusk together on the lanes is not that strong, and Cinderin identifying that going aggro tri-lane took full advantage of the fact that if they go aggro, there's not really much these ports can do to contest the lane.
Yeah, that Radiance well on its way for Lifestealer, the Sacred Relic. You see in hand, so that's been a successful time for him. Bottom lane, and both sides trying to set up Keizu. He has a Blink Epicenter ready, but he was spotted there by Tusk, I believe, and spam pinging coming out. So Alliance will fall back. Loda gonna look elsewhere to farm. Still trying to finish that Armlet now, 15 minutes into the game. So yeah, tough game for him.
That should help.
This game for Lifestealer, even if he didn't have this great of a start, versus their heroes, besides the CK, completely destroyed. They have like little to no counterplay. Kill one or two heroes. The damage that they have is not good enough to.
Zeus going the Yules, but he's actually going an Aetherland.
Oh, I love Aetherlands. The range increase is huge. It lets you land so many abilities in the fights at a safe. The stats and the mana regen negative.
Does have level 2 Thunder God's Wrath as well. He does have the level 10 talent, by the way, so looking at his talents there, 25% experience. And so expect starting to see him rapidly increase as far as the levels go. Be up there on top of the chart. Radiant gonna scan up top here, but
Amazing what you find,
Pango's coming over, and actually Pango Boxy's farm is that Lincoln's is coming along nicely. He's almost kind of finished. He's just about there. He is. Thunder God's Wrath finishes off Keizu, by the way. They caught them initially. Taiga and Insania looks like, so. Dang, Keizu.
Yeah, they had vision over him. Walked past their ward, tried to juke. Pick off, and that's another thing. Like they rushed the blink. What has it done besides take a couple little? They should smoke. But if he had a hood, that kill would be extremely hard to take. As well as he'd be able to push out waves very confidently as well.
bottom tower has fallen.
So Lona actually gets a tier 1 tower kill down here. The armlet in hand now. He also has plenty of support nearby, so they were ready. In case jump happened. You see Sania going mid. He does have that Burrow Strike level 4 storm. And opening maybe the Dazzle. Free kill. Radiance delivered. Life Stealer in the meantime. Taiga, he pokes it in the tower. Attacks him back. Sand King, he has the Infest Bomb ready to go inside him. Spawns by top lane instead. Alliance porting up here. They're hoping to catch somebody. That somebody could be Naga. Nope. Backs off. An Alliance guessing on where they're at, apparently. Kazu's coming in now. Infest Bomb in hand once again.
Fortified structures can't be breached.
The Alliance is fighting, though. They don't want to. Load it in a farm nearby, however.
Dire's
So
middle
close.
tower is under
Technically,
pressure.
do I go?
Have the spyglass at hand.
They want to jump them, but Alliance is just reacting enough to not get caught. As I say that, maybe here we go. KC looking for the target. No, they're just on the outskirts.
To take the plunge.
It's pretty obvious if you're Alliance right now. They have an amazing ward. They did see the Naga. They were chasing for the kill earlier, and it's like, of course they're going to be in a...
Well, they eventually get Insania. They do kill him, but what cost out for Madara? Pops the race, sitting on top of Taiga. Open wounds on him as well. One more auto attack will do it, so he gets a double kill out of it. That's easily worth it for Mad Lads. The patience pays off.
As I say that, he just runs up the hill.
As obvious as it was, apparently.
I felt like everybody knew that, including Lo. Just stop farming a small satyr, which could easily kill in 2 hits. He knows something's up.
DK, he's an ogre axe on him. What do we think it's going to be? A BKB or going something else?
It would feel bad to rush. Maybe there is justification to go be tanking. Very annoying. Yeah, I don't really see it, because if he's popping his BKB this early in the game, as far as late game goes, farm is going to be dead. Not going to be able to... BKB charges will be going lower, and that's the most... It's going to be very hard for him to...
Zeus does hit level 15 as well. He got the 40 movement speed now. That's he's flying around on that cloud of his. 437. Lifestealer also 15 and also gets movement speed, actually. Only at 404 now. Looking to finish the Solar Crest though in the meantime, so enhanced damage, also that evasion would be nice. Lincoln is finished on Pango. Looks like he's trying to pick up the Blink Dagger as well now.
See, this is the thing about Lifestealer that confuses. That a lot of times these previously very good matchups against him, such as BK, which considered a very good counter to Life. When he goes this Radiant build with the Solar Crest, all that evasion pretty much mitigates all that disadvantage and turns it in his heroes like that, you know. Traditionally, you would think that would work. Not so much these days.
Is about to flounder.
King again with the Infest Bomb. Stealer.
Radiant are scanning for
Solar Crest finish. Oda did not see him. He's going towards Rush. He's going to pick up the Illusion Rune, actually. However, Taiga may be the victim. Right there, going to get the free kill on him. And it's like both teams are somewhat happy there. It's like they got to kill Mad Labs, but Alliance, well, it could have been much worse.
Alliance literally has zero counterplay Lifestealer. They can pick any fight. They're pretty much dead.
Insania, I'm trying to make the play right there. He got caught by Kazu, though. Did not TP away. Pango will be behind top lane. Does have his Blink Dagger now. He's from the side shop there. So, I mean, that's a key item for Alliance, but it doesn't seem like Alliance... Where has Zeus been, by the way? I feel like... And again, Zeus has that global presence with Thunder God's Wrath, but his damage feels very limited right now. He's not really involved in a lot of what's going on. And as I say that, well, there you go. He's going to be finished. Somehow escape this. There's no force tap or anything. I don't think he's getting after Rihanna Red Bull. Maybe he is, because Pango saved today as well. Rolling in with that Thunder. And now Nagastar's in trouble. She's going to go down before she can sleep. Kazu, Burrow Strike will be fine for now. Mickey in pursuit. Has a lightning bolt, but it's going to be out of range, so KZ will survive, but they turn on Razor and Naga Siren, and they keep making it alive. That was clutch timing.
Yeah, that was a really... That pretty much showcases why CK is so good against Razor. One Phantasm, there's no way that Razor can react to that. As soon as he's caught, he's gonna die. They didn't have enough burst to kill the Zeus on the initial Burrow Strike. Normally you would, if they had Infest Bomb, easy kill takes 1 second. But because of the backup being such low burst damage, it was such an easy round, so a little bit greedy, probably. He just saw the Zeus, he saw, oh, this is an opportunity, let's go, but maybe not really thinking it through how they're actually gonna kill him without a chase.
How about this though? Mad Lads coming back up, and they're gonna go right for Roshan. Alliance does not have vision in the area right now, but they have an idea. Somebody's TPing in. Yeah, they know what's happening, but when they get here fast enough, KSU Sandstorm nearby. Worth them off, stop any blinks perhaps, but in the backlines they're going in. Wait, that's the quickest Roshan kill. Foxy's all of a sudden in the midst of the fight. Can he get out there with Thunder? He's going to be snowballed away, so now he can if he needs to. Maybe next time gets caught. And Mad Lads all of a sudden has to retreat now. They're down a man.
Taiga, that was amazing. The Snowball saved the Pangolier. He would surely have died there, and the perfect time Snowball saved him. This gives him a second life.
Well, Rubik wastes that second life. He gets picked up quickly. Run away on the Radiant side. Keizu, the Infest Bomb back in him again, but again, Roshan still has a good chunk of life here, so to me that did feel like a desperate maneuver by Mad Lads for that Roshan, but
they probably felt that there was, but they must be underestimated how annoying it is. Especially Pangolier, we can see it there, but the pit is one of the most dangerous places to play against a Blink. You can bounce between those walls endlessly, and your team can get stun locked non-stop. That was very, very scary.
We're gonna get Taiga. Flashback on the face. Here's that Rolling Thunder. The Door of the Rage eventually brings off the reality with pull in, and now can they burst them down? The defensive weave, the Shadow Grip not in time. In comes Thunder Girl's Wrath. The Naga Siren Sleep also not gonna save him. Taiga gets picked off. Naga Sleep though, trying to run away. Boxy in pursuit, gets left, eventually cancels. Swashbuckle forward. Trying to stomp in. That damage from Mickey coming out. Gonna get another lightning bolt off. Doesn't look like it. But again, they kill Lifestealer, and they feel like they have an opening, but can't do. He's going for the big place. He goes a little bit too early. Maybe he can kill Siki in the process. Left on up, and down goes Casey. Loaded very low on life. The Lincoln Sphere not going to be enough to save him, however. And Sand King will pipe back. This fight is just a back and forth between these two teams. It just continues the theme of this game, I guess. And now Alliance is retreating. What is happening here?
Well, Roche is extremely low. They definitely have to contest that. I think the Epicenter was well worth it. Maybe he didn't need to buy back, but he did think the fight was going to drag on longer. Just the fact that the Roshan is so low in both makes people panic or like kind of react very quickly. Sometimes not everyone's on this, but teams like Mad Lads does have an advantage here, and they're going to be able to clean it because the load is not able to buy back into the fight. And sometimes you would see buy back just for.
So after all of that, it was started by Mad Lads. They're going to end up completing a Taiga. He can't make a play. He doesn't have a blink, so he's just going to snowball away or try to. That's not going to work, though. Without a blink, can't go further, so they're going to find him as well. Now they have the Aegis on Lifesteal combined with Tusk being dead, although Pango is going to make it a little annoying here in the middle lane. Pushing it out.
Types of fights are where saw that how much damage it fights. Kind of like, I remember I was watching BSJ stream the other day, and he made a comment about like someone asked him, "Hey, how come Zeus has like one of the highest win rates in clubs, but he doesn't get played in competitive Dota?" And then BSJ pretty much said, "Well, it's because people in pubs don't know pipe exists." So I feel like in this kind of game, a pipe would just completely cut down this mid game of the Zeus.
Loda, by the way, found. So Alliance finding themselves really spread out right now. Madlands is taking full advantage, picking them off one by one. And so yeah, Mickey down here, he's going to go for the kill on Nagasara and see if he can make it happen. He doesn't have mana for an ultimate just yet, and he can't spam him down. Now he needs to get away. Not and yeah, he'll be fine. So, is there a pipe in the making? No, it doesn't look like it. You're right, Sand King. No.
I feel like it would be next to fight at a pipe. Lifesteal is so huge. Oh, currently they have a pipe and their team die in the perfect. Extremely difficult. Okay, is not output.
Rubik currently with a Sandstorm stolen. Not as good at the Burrow Strike. Another blink coming along, this one on Razor. We haven't focused too much on Quick Facade and Bill, but yeah, he went the drums first. He's got a BKB with 9 seconds on it still. And now he has a Blink Dagger on top of that. Again, he doesn't need to be this big-time damage dealer, but just naturally this is how this hero works, right? He can build pretty beefy, and he still does plenty of damage.
It's a massive power spike once you build up the BKB. It also stops the CK from completely one-shotting him with... Now that he has the BKB, he's actually able to just go up, so it's a huge item for him.
Oh, there is the Hood of Defiance picked up on Nakatar. Like they're... and there's something up on it.
Dyer's bottom
pretty good item here. Zeus is really going to Dagon. Wow.
Probably feels like they don't have any damage. Again, it's like Pangolier, you know, now he has Diffusal. Washbuck was doing. Can't really rely on his support to blow up. Like, feels like he has to do a lot more in fights. I don't think he really wants a Dagon. Like he had the Bloodstone Q. Usually he left to like keep accelerating that way, but he does have to do more. I kind of agree.
Dyer's bottom tower is about to
flounder. Yeah, a lot of burst damage. But this means no Axe for a while, no Bloodstone now for a little bit longer. Will it pay off as the fight could be taking place right here? You get the lift up on Madara. He has an Aegis. Well, nice. no longer. He's dead.
That's the Dagon right there. The Dagon was the difference. We're getting to popping the Aegis.
Yeah.
Because if you have like a Dagon 3 or... If the Life Surge comes up to hit the buildings with the Aether Lens, you just Dagon, Lightning Bolt, and cast Arc Lightning, and then he makes them a lot more uncomfortable than otherwise would be. Because usually Life Surge like to just run up and slap the tower, but he will have to use Rage. That gives the opportunity to go ahead and lift him after the Rage.
Man, this net worth, it's not been above 2,000 essentially this whole game. We're almost 30 minutes in. Either way, it's not been over 2,000 net worth, so it continues to be a very, very close game between Madlands and Alliance. You see the top lane, Tango's pushing it in. He has a Diffusal Blade. This is an item we do not see a lot of nowadays.
Really good with this Washbuck Gold. Get the free mana burn. It adds additional damage per hit on this buckle, and you also get a lot of extra. I do like the purchase.
They're trying to bring down Radiant's top tower.
Arc Lightning constantly being spammed out. It'll cool down. Chaos Knight, where's he at? He went that Echo Saber. He is going to be building the BKB next now. Point perhaps makes a lot more sense, although he might be in trouble middle lane. Dumb.
I believe in Taiga. He's been playing really Tusk, so I think that he will be okay, although it would have been a great position. And as far as Zeus goes, God, he picked the... Whenever I see people pick the lightning, the cooldown reduction, I feel like it's such a waste because the Mini Sun is so annoying, and the fact that it works with your Aghanim Scepter is also an added benefit. When people have Aghanims and then it gets to the Super Late King and Refresher, you throw 2 Aghanim Scepter clouds above the Nimbuses, whatever it is. It's extremely annoying to deal with, but if you don't have this talent, it doesn't quite have the same effect.
Nearly as strong. Now, to be fair, that means he probably should be getting an Ags, and at this rate, it's still going to be a little bit, because right now he's going the Bloodstone first.
Well, even on its own, it's quite annoying. Like, think from this perspective of Lifestealer, you could delay his Rage for that extra bit of 0.5 seconds, which can be the difference maker getting the Rage off. Snowball, whatever it is.
The cooldown reduction is kind of interesting on this hero. What do you think? Because, yeah, it essentially does nothing for Arc Lightning, and Lightning Bolt, it's already only a 6-second cooldown. You really get the most benefit. Obviously, Ultimate, sure, but even on that...
It's definitely competitive with the other ability. Like, I'm not saying that it's bad. It works with his items as well, and Zeus has many active items, so it gives him a lot of mobility, a lot of you can box out push wave. You feel like you're always gonna be able to help out. Paired with Octane Core in a very late game, you'll have plainly low core. But there is some viability to it, but I still think that mini stun is just very, very different.
Game has opened up quite a bit right now. It's been so action-packed, but it feels like these last 5+ minutes have been very, very still. Alliance and Mad Lab.
I'm kind of worried the Pango's going
Radiant's top tower
Aether
is under
A on
attack.
disc, but like someone has to do damage. Clearly the CK is not able to get.
Radiant's top tower
Once he gets
is on the
BK,
rocks.
he will have the ability to go in. That's gonna be great. I kind of want Pango to pick up a bit more slack. I'm not really sure, but defensively, he's not doing anything.
I mean, what? There's like the MKB is obviously a pretty popular item on the let alone the javelin. So,
Like maybe like a basher could be KB himself. There's not really much to right clicking. You don't really see pain dodging in and out. Just watch. With the shield crash, you actually do have a lot of mitigation. Kind of underestimated. Either way, it's like it's all good. He the best he can. If it was on top, then this was really, really good.
yeah, Pango's he's almost playing like a putt would, where he's just constantly going from lane to lane, pushing out the lane with a swashbuckle, then blinking elsewhere, and then pushing out of the lane. He's farming the jungle now a little bit, but you can tell that that Madlaz is frustrated with him, because even right there, he just pushed out the middle lane. They were running over, and then he just blinks away. So what did that accomplish? So,
This is what Zai did, and he played this Pangolier, and 33 was playing Clockwork. He just cut every single wave. He kept his team in the game.
seen that before. That's bomb to take out Tusk. And it's information now for the Radiant side, or the Dire side, excuse me, to just fall back and TP away and do exactly that. So it's not that Mad Labs isn't trying, it's just Alliance right now is doing a pretty good job of just spreading out enough and not giving them a free kill, free game.
I like this. I think the Pango should. It makes a lot of sense why he has Aeon situation, because best gangsters are lethal. They rock it with the War Staff, cancel the link. Stunning. Beyond this, it makes it way more difficult. And I think at this point they should start thinking about using Zeus pretty much on cooldown, or freely to just that they see for the Radiant Zeus. We know that only thing. So as long as they know we're have to worry.
Zeus gets away. Tango. He's like, do I Rolling Thunder? Is it worth it? Okay, the courier. He almost got picked up. So he gets his bots delivered. Courier. So interesting item here from Lifestealer now. And part of me wonders if this is this patch kind of kicking in, especially going up against the Zeus. Picks up the heart.
Oh, I love that.
He has 42% magic resistance, or 36%, but it was 42.
Is that Kyros? The armor though. The heart is the item that you get when you take the building. It's a sieging item because you run up. If you lose a bit of HP, you spray back, and it's very annoying to do. So I do like the purchase. Obviously, the static field is going to get more value, health, but overall, it's very, very good for. Picks up the Aegis, starts slapping the tower with his heart. It be the item they need to break high ground.
So Zeus finished an Octarine core, and he hits level 25 as well, by the way. So and he gets the 170 arc lightning damage.
Oh, that's so good. That is so good.
Insane.
You clear creep so fast. It does a ton of damage. Like, it's really amazing camp.
Yeah, no, I mean, what else are you doing in fights other than spamming Q, really? You literally just press Q over and over. It's like a bristleback almost. There's W. You're just spamming Q now at this point for Zeus. And fights in the occasion W.
Yep, a lot of slack in this. Level 25, he got it. Work on the Dagon fight, like he's doing.
Bottom lane, though, they kill Roshan. They're looking to make a play here. The tower does go down. Make it. He's like, come at me, bro. Well, wishes granted. He got away. That was very well played right there. Rubik actually, Burrow Strike stolen. He's descending away from Adara. Finally gets taken out after the run. But now the finish from Mickey takes out Dazzle. And the Eels throws out Madara in the air, keeping him guessing what to do. Chaos Knight, meanwhile, Tiger runs right into Madara. So Chaos Knight will pull in Nagastar instead of explode him. But now Loda, he's in a bad spot. Mickey doing what he can. Spamming that magic damage, going down to Razor. The reality for Loda, Razor will go down. Loda dies as well. But Madara's also going to fall. The Yadis will be popped. Where is Kazin? He's off to the left. He has an epicenter ready to go. He's going to try to make a play. He stuns it on the Zeus. They want to kill him. They pop the Shred as well. The Lincoln is not going to save Zeus. Can he blink away 1 second? No, he cannot. The auto attack connects. Ultra kill from Madara. He wants a rampage. He's going to jump inside Keizu. Trying to get that rampage to stun. It hits, and now he's in trouble. Aeon just popped. The question is, can he finish the rampage here or not? Rubik is back up, and I think Pango's fine. He gets away. Wow.
Really nice. That probably was the defining factor as why they lost the fight. It was a very scattered fight where Loda was coming in from the back, and the rest of the team was kind of fighting a fight closer to the raid base on the left-hand side, and Loda did a ton of work, pretty much bursted down 2 heroes completely chasm. That bought his team a lot of space, but it all started from a really nice blink from Mickey Zeus, dodged the Burrow Strike from and the life story kind of got strained, put him out of position when Lance was closing. It was a really good opportunity. Kind of gives Chaos Knight another boost to his gold. Right now he's up at 4k. He has queued up. I'm wondering if he would complete the BKB though.
Oh,
Heart's definitely good.
Oh, maybe he wants to buy it out now here? Well, he's dead for sure. That's a lot of damage. Plus 280. Taiga, can he make a play now? And so he's dead for a minute. Zeus is up in 10, but Razor's sitting for 280 plus damage right now.
Oh, yeah.
Occasional health at least. It does wear off there, but they killed a tier 3. Zeus buys another Dagon upgrade. He goes to level 2. Resurrects, and obviously Loda does buy back. He wants to catch somebody with this. Reality Rift, nope. Bar, that would be bad.
Cannot go in for. I know he wanted to. He needs to come in with the Phantasm already popped, then blink in it. He goes in first, no V. Burst it down. And I think it should be the Pangler going in. Pangler had a Nullifier queued up, but now I switched to. It could be good because if they have a surprise Orchid and pretty close, they could actually kill the life, bouncing him up. He doesn't have much armor, so if CK blinks on a Phantasm, it's actually possible to bring.
Like I said, look at him. He's well for a time. He was up to like 25 armor, 15 right now. Still, AC is being worked on by him. That was the Thundergod's Wrath, by the way. They catch Keizu. Another Yules, Rolling Thunder will go right through, comes back, now he gets a stun up with the Naga Sleep as well. The Swashbuckle's not enough damage to complete the job, and now Koi Father setting up Chaos out of the backline over, splits up with the Phantasm, sitting on top of Madara, trying to find the right target. He reality rips to the downground, Cinnamon manages to force that over the ledge though, and Loda will fall. Keizu was picked off as well, so far a 1-for-1 in this fight. Insania being run down by Naga Siren. There's also a chase in the middle NSC. I know Pango is going to be fine though himself. Insania, he's probably dead. He's going to get taken out there. And that should be the end of the fight. Madara cannot run down Zeus. I mean, they're literally all over the map play.
That was incredibly awkward. Funny thing is that, like, one of the best counters to yourself is another Yule. But he uses himself the second he hits the ground, buying space come in, and then they completely turn the fight where they thought they had a free pickoff right there.
This hero's so good at getting.
Yeah, he's. They only have one initiation. Not there. There's.
Yeah.
They should try to play a lot more around this guy to let him split by space. Back because a split push. But a lot of times, like for example, he was off all the way up past the secret top of the radiant. but Loda gets picked off at their secret shop, so they have to back off, and then subsequently they have to spend the bottom racks and he has to buy back. Also, not getting the BKB on the DK, where he had that indecision of where he wants to harder BKB, that caused a lot of damage in that last fight, because he actually got his Phantasm off. He did get a Reality Rift on the Dazzle, but he because of Radiance, and Dazzle managed to get away. So he's really wishing they...
Yeah. Nullfire activated. It's gonna pop the Aeon Disc at least. And Pangolier has to respect that, run away, of course. I was noticing the Swashbuckle at a 5-second cooldown, but that is thanks to the talent as well that he gets at level 25, which makes it minus 3 seconds that he took right there. So
yeah, that's like not even comparable to like 16 seconds on Rolling Thunder. Already 1 minute. It doesn't really matter. But Swashbuckle is his main. You do damage on the get going, and you love having that talent.
So, interesting to note with Lifestealer picking up the Nullfire, by the way. I believe this is how the interaction works, correct me if I'm wrong, but against an Aeon Disc, when the Aeon Disc procs, you can actually then purge off that proc itself. And
I've never seen that. I've never seen that interaction, but as far as like those two items work, I think someone told me, I'm not sure if it's correct, that if you fire someone, they have to work.
Yeah,
it doesn't count.
No, so but that's the thing. So the Aeon Disc will still work, so you have to use it though after it procs is my. So in that buffer phase of 2.5 seconds or whatever it is, you can then take that off immediately.
He's under attack.
I have no idea. It's like such a interesting item because it's like, although it does have a projectile, it comes out so fast and like it's very instantaneous. It kind of just happens. But if he does know that mechanic in particular, that could be really angler.
Zeus, meanwhile, he's throwing out lightning bolts constantly. I don't know if he's expecting somebody nearby. Trying to find some vision as well, of course. Is important. Speaking of the vision, the radiant is a mid-ward here. That's really it right now. The Dire team, not much. Oh, they got a little bit more to work. Top and the bottom of the map.
Yeah, I do have to commend Alliance. Their supports put really good. From start to finish, it's hard to notice, but whenever I look at it, they have very, very good coverage of the. They're seeing a lot of movement. Yeah, I think that their warding game is very.
Naga. Oh, okay. Asleep. This is a big chance for Joe. They want to go for Zeus, right? Yeah. Meteor Hammer comes down for the skies. They're going for Zeus. Will it be enough off-road damage? He manages to get away. Initially with a snowball. If there's a use, can he blink away out of it? Yes, he can. He blinks away, actually. They kill Dazzle. They're going to take out Keizu. The Aeon just procs out a Taiga in the meantime, and now it's the Lion's turn to change this fight. However, Loda does get picked off of Madara. He's trapped in all the illusions as well as the Ice Trap. He's trying to run.
Oh my God.
He can't go anywhere, though. And Sania is going to die to Razor, but Foxy in pursuit now. Maybe not too much. These illusions are still doing plenty of damage from Loda after death. Right here, they're running down at Nagasara, but Mickey is actually low himself. First damage on a Quake Butt. He's going to be sapped some damage. He doesn't care too much about himself. Quake Butt will be picked off by Pangolier. They do run down Zeus. He has a buyback. Will he look to use it? Foxy, there's that Aeon Disc. Not going to be first off initially. Is going to be rooted, though. Here comes Zeus,
no
turning
mana.
now. Oh, Mana, like you said, Lifestealer, he can outrage. He's just trying to run this whole time. Man, is he fast, let's face it. So he's going to survive. Nagasara will go down. It did cost a buyback, but Alliance, they hold them off in the end. They did not kill Lifestealer. What a fight, however. I'm surprised Lifestealer lived, actually, let alone Zeus.
This is Taiga God. He's like bailing everybody out with these snowballs. He's playing super, super well on the Tusk. Like, that was an amazing one. I didn't see if the Zeus had a blink dagger up when the sleep happened, but it was like, you can always blink out of Meteor Hammer now because of the way that they changed sleep interaction. So that's like a hard counter to that combo. And then as well as CK, I felt like he should have just been able to BKB out of that. I think both of them got hit by the Meteor Hammer. I'm not really sure how that happened, but I feel like that could have been a lot more awkward.
Does he have a Bloodthorn coming out? Yeah, he does. Bloodthorn Pangolier. Man, we haven't seen this hero much just yet, but this is an interesting build. Super good. And it's working.
I did test Bloodthorn. The mini crits, like, they crit off of your damage per strike on Swashbuckle, so it's like 108 damage, and then it crits, you know, barely anything. It's not really that much of a DPS increase, but for his team, it's going to be really good. And it's weird, like, you saw the lifesteal, right, when he got hit by the phantasms. He doesn't have Kuros, so the illusions actually can burst him down. If he had Kuros, it would be very, very, very difficult for those illusions to hurt him that much. So even with 4k HP, it was like, there's an opportunity to kill him. There really is.
Yeah, like we see right here, you mentioned, he's not going the AC even yet. At this point, he wants to go Bloodthorn himself first, though. A more greedy offensive style.
But he has Manta now. He can Manta the Bloodthorn, so they kind of lost that window of opportunity. That would have been the one way that they actually set him down. So they're gonna have to wait out the Rage, or get a like really good chain stun. But it's very hard versus Naga.
Seeing some good reactions here side. Items go. Nagasiren, Vigil, getting things out. Say hello, and I guess even running up further. Cage is like, alright, you want to fight? Let's go. There's an Aeon Tiz. A Lotus Orb. It's not going to be enough, though. I believe it got purged off if I was. No, he actually didn't use an Nullfire, so enough damage to go through it. Cannot catch up to the Zeus, though. In case a little too slippery again. Taiga overstepping a little bit. He's only dead for 40 more seconds, however. He's actually only level 16. The lowest level in the game, sure enough.
That's nice. I mean, it always feels good when you're a support and you get like these gold talents and you're just like, yep, I'm farming right now. And it feels good. He did take the health talent. It's probably largely in reaction to the way this game is going, but usually the snowball talent is way better because you can clear out creep waves much more efficiently with spells.
Bottom tower faces a stiff wind.
Yeah, that was a very, very, very slow Roshan attempt right there. And actually, Sand King, they poured into the bottom shrine area with the Lifestealer bomb, but that actually almost backfired. They almost got caught. Like KZ was able to blink away in time. Disaster of a fight for them, but Foxy's down here beating away at the tier 3, and yeah, you look, run back. We got TPs.
This guy.
In.
Did they on this?
Yeah, it's first on. There could go. Fire Hex. They get the kill.
That pretty much completely destroys him. So good luck with that. Now he knows. Now he's like, okay, yeah, I'm not invincible anymore. That's huge. 80 seconds. They know that the Zeus fought back, so they could take a fight at Roshan, force it, and if they get any of those big kills and no buybacks, they should be able to take advantage of that. Actually, reinfesting. Look at bottom. And Loda's walking into this.
Don't farm, Loda. Don't be greedy.
Oh, he's out. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That was really close.
They go back to push on here. Maybe Pango's dead for 55 more seconds. Obviously, he has a buyback, but probably not going to be worth it. Get it. Oh, maybe not.
What if you give the refresher? I wonder if you get the... No, there's no way. I wonder if you give the refresher to the Razor because he has a Hex. You can just blink Hex again. That would kind of be interesting. It seems like Sand King's running away. He doesn't have a slot. I think they will give it to him. Probably give him everything.
Yeah, because like Naga's kind of... It's like double sweep. It's not really that great, so...
Maybe Madara will take Aegis or Cheese to see the ground. That's a good option for them. But I feel like ideally you should take the Aegis. Killing him twice would be better. Yep.
Go. Right there. Nagasiren, she actually gets a blink dagger now. See, we're at that 50-minute mark now where we're starting to see more and more items pop up on 40 cast. I was going to mention, though, from the very beginning, we talked about how Axe is basically a core on Zeus, it feels like, especially with that level 20 talent, but he's not even remotely going for it. He's even going ethereal playback.
Well, it's not all too effective, like, at this point where they have BK, like, Rage lasts +2, 8 seconds. It's not going to affect him whatsoever. BKB Razor running in, it's going to have pretty much no impact in the games. It is a wise decision. Probably won't. They probably want to Hex at some point to do BKBs, but it looks like V-Blades. It's just full on the damage. The other thing is Nagasiren with the Meteor Hammer. I feel like it's kind of a bad game for it because if the enemy team has Blink Daggers, if they're spamming it hard enough, they should be able to blink it every single time. I think it's kind of a waste. Like, you could pick up another item like a Hex or some kind of high impact item. So Meteor is kind of not as effective this game. Top lane, they actually got the pick, and then the A on this got purged off again. They bought in with the Sand King as Boxy was coming in, and they just easily pick him up. There's not much you can do to react to that besides blink back, but because he has so much mobility with bots, Force Staff, Fuels, like this is very easy for him to catch up.
Out there, it's caught by the Pearl Strike, and the rest is history. Nagasarin is going to sleep here on Zeus. Saw what happened last time, though. There is no Pinga. Does he went back? Keep an eye on that. Meteor Hammer comes down and gets the heals off, actually. Over here, Chaos Knights. Damage is being sapped away. The Lotus Orb put on Zeus. Zeus going to be fine for now. Oh, another heals in the air. Koipa's hitting really hard. And Zania feels the tail end of that. He'll go down. Pangolier does bite back. Zeus still alive. The no fire on him. It's not going to be enough, though. He's still alive. No. Koipa cuts him off. Down goes Zeus. 120 seconds. He has no buyback. Foxy, the Rolling Thunder through. But he's going to have to jet on out of there. She'll crash and swashbuckle away, but now it's an opening for Madlaz to go into the base, full fiber up. No Zeus to worry about. They forced him. Chaos Knight forward. He goes down. He has a buyback, but without Zeus, this is going to be so difficult. Foxy doing what he can with the swashbuckle. He's going to be nullified, though. He gets Snowball saved initially. Taiga going back in, going to buy some time, going for Keizu. Allowing for another swashbuckle, actually. They're going to take out Dazzle as a result, but they do lose the Taiga husk right there. More buybacks happening on either side, even. That would be a dieback, remember, on Loda if it gets picked up. Okay, Zeus just got enough gold, actually, to buy back, so he's back into the fight all of a sudden. Lifestealer, that's going to catch him off guard completely. Madara, the Aegis is going to be popped. Can he blink? No, he can't. They catch him, though. The shards. Oh, the beautiful shards. Can he maybe infest? There's a blink ready. No, he comes Candy, so he's got to try something. The lightning bolt in the face. There's another Naga sleep, though. The BKB from Chaos Knight prevents him from getting hit by it, of course. But Dara's so awkward to go. He's being blocked, it looks like. He doesn't know what to do. Maybe next time try to get the hell on out of here with the... Is that... No, he gets picked off, actually. Where the hell did the Lifestealer go? Okay, he jumped inside. The Keizu. Oh my gosh, I mean...
Wow, that was awkward. That was really awkward. Actually, you know that the Yules on the Zeus initially? That wasn't his Yules. That was Sand King's Yules. The Sand King actually bought the Zeus time in that fight. Also, like in the mid lane, he redeemed himself with the Force Staff, like you said. That was really good. But like, they dove really hard on the Lifestealer and gave away this opportunity.
What's this about? Pangolier, okay, well, still Nagasarin. Foxy gonna keep them chasing. Just see the heavy burst. Keizu already below half life. Glimmer Cape keeping alive for now. Taiga cannot connect in back lines. They pick up Rubik. Back up here, Keizu keeping his distance with that Shadow Blade. He's looking to stun back in. No, he gets bursted down. That's a Gem Prophet, which Alliance will actually pick up. It is just a heavyweight battle right here between Alliance and Madland. These guys don't want to win the game. They just want to fight. That's all they want to do. They don't want to do objectives.
This is amazing, the way that they're just constantly fighting. It's probably not the best to think, but hey, they're going for it. This is... Alliance knows that they're behind, they have to do crazy stuff. I feel like in these kind of fights, like the eggs really would pay off for the Zeus, because when the fights are like, they're diving into you and then the supporting cast has to follow up, no one has time to hit the it's just like gonna stun and be so annoying. You might catch the ball guard. There's a lot of things that you can do for a fight.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was gonna say, the Shallow Grave needs to be used right there. And that's just gonna keep him alive. Even a Naga sleep defensively. Just Zeus and Pangolier alone just did that. However, will advise me down another huge mix. Just so good at doing that, staying alive. However, the forest jab isn't enough to lift Rubik doing everything he can. It's not enough. They're 2-minute cooldown for Zeus. This time we know for sure he's not coming back up. So Madlands gets the last lap right there. Zania having to fall back. Pangolier jumping in there with a shield smash. They lose Rubik. Foxy can only fight
they don't really need him to be. Gotta be thinking like, I think you know, you can always just get Helmet Dominators and dash as any have something like, no joke, like a lot of times when I'm playing Chen and I get mega creeps, I will just amass an army of range creeps, and they actually can push out waves together and really become a threat. Because if you can imagine, like, just okay, so they're on even playing field, right? The equilibrium of the creeps will always the same if they were megas versus mega. If you take their range creeps and use it against them, like you have a stack of mega range creeps, you're actually going to be able to push it in your favor. Although it's not like a huge deal, but like in terms of base defense, you can actually have like somebody taking care of it that's not a player.
Well, I mean, you're definitely being innovative, and I love it. And it's because, again, when you're in a game like this, which is rare, obviously, this is not a game that happens every time. So it's understandable why players almost seem a little unsure of what to do, but you do have to think outside the box as you're getting at things like spamming Helmet the Dominator and just massing a creep wave and pushing it out that way. But right now, I mean, Alliance, again, we see what Madlads is trying to do with this quote-unquote clever strategy, but in itself, it's so difficult to truly come through. Now, Zeus is sitting on a buyback cooldown. He did die that last fight, bought back right away.
Yes.
So there is kind of this 6-minute window now where, with this Roshan kill, buff Roshan.
How many refreshers are there?
That's true. Naga Siren has
on Naga.
one on her.
Razor. Okay, so the Naga did use one.
That's right.
Does he really need? They're really just they're just super great at Zeus right now. This is a huge opportunity for Zeus. He has a moon shard. His blink dagger's on the floor. Did it actually get killed? I think his blink dagger got killed, but it doesn't really matter because he has a moon shard on him. But there you go. Bought a new blink.
Because he's sitting on 12,000 gold. The one.
Hey, look, the Pango has a Helmet Dominator. He's like, the thing is, I've been in this situation, so I know. But it's like it comes to you really slowly. Like the same thing I talked about with the support. Like thinking about, oh, I can farm jungle now. It's like you just realize things that you never thought of when it gets to this crazy point.
Well, I'm sure the pause may have helped because it happens right after the pause right there, and it kind of allows you to take a breath, regroup, and be like, you know what, let's do that. Anyways, here we go, Insania. He's bursted down. Lotus Orb, he managed to Pearl Strike away and survive, actually. And Pango's going in. That Rolling Thunder, but oh my god, he's taking a lot of damage himself. Foxy having to get back. Yeah, I don't know how Insania lived. Can Tusk clear? Probably not. Now you cannot double in time. The split with the Phantasm Armory. The big there. Loda with the sleep comes out. And Loda has to walk away. Gets out of sleep range. Cinderin, he's in no man's land. He was checking things out. And he gives up a gem in the process, so no ancient damage once again. And Naga Siren, yeah, I mean, she still has both refreshers. Just doesn't
stop.
This is not going to stop, is it? It's going to be the same thing.
We have 4 minutes on Zeus. Cinderin needs, not Cinderin, Loda needs to be very careful about using his BKB. He blinks in there, no one's hitting him, he uses BKB, the sleep comes out, and then they almost dunked him down with life. So it's almost better to just not use the BKB before the sleep comes out, because that's the point where they're going to try to target you down. I hope he realized that once after the last fight. That was very dangerous. And for the Rubik, I think he needs to disassemble his arcane move ASAP and get the Aeon Disc. If not for that amazing play with the Broche, he would have been completely screwed. And the Aeon Disc will like dissuade that. There's no reason to keep the arcane boots of this.
Oh, get that away. Anyway, jump in once again. The first Cinderin's dead for 2 minutes. No buyback. Rolling Thunder, Majaro with that rage, though he doesn't care. He just beats down Tusk. Foxy going back and forth, swashbuckle away, pops his own BKB, hoping to run. Stun in with the Pearl Strike stolen from Insania. They did kill Tusk. He's dead for 2 minutes. No buyback from him either. Razor goes down. Naga Siren finally gonna sleep in the distance right here, but not the most ideal as far as making a play with it. You do see the Ancient taking some damage, so I'm guessing that's how Razor died, actually. Was he over there? Oh, yeah. No, he was up top, actually. Like,
no Cinderin, go end! Go end!
Bait it. Oh, so he's dead now. So yeah, both teams are down a hero with no buyback. Probably just gonna continue the stalemate.
DK needs to put the refresher in his inventory, because the cooldown is just way. He like that thing needs to be online. As
point, yeah. What is he really doing with that BKB for now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like people sometimes forget about that, honestly. Because I remember when that kind of introduction happened with the backpacks and everything, and for the long time it was actually Pangolier. He's dead. At least has a buyback. Mickey, he needs to get away. Please.
2 minutes on Mickey's buyback.
How is he? Mickey's living life on the edge. He's really not afraid, and he should be, it feels like. But he's actually...
I like that. He's pushing the limits. He knows that they're behind.
I mean, he's in a 90-minute match, so it's something tells me if he gets caught there, he's probably like, game 2, let's go.
Here, Breaky, what is the algo saying about win percentage?
Chaos Knight, it could get a little better here because CK's dead. Up a buyback. What does it say right now? Pango bought back there. Yeah, it's 97 right now. Mad Lads. It's actually been 95 to 99 for the last, 30 minutes or so.
It must be accounting for these buybacks. That should... Every time a core goes down, like I kind of like physically shake because it's costs so much. Like the opportunity for Mad Lads to win when these heroes have no buyback is through the roof. Super scary. You can feel like alliances how this is gonna go down. Like I really don't want to buy that right now.
Oh, the Necronomicons doing work. They see Kaizu. The cross strike from Insania goes in first. The burst damage and Fest Bomb comes out. Insania gets away though. There's a buyback from CK. A little surprised at that actually. He was almost back up. It seemed not necessary.
Tensions are high, you know. It's like it's extremely scary. He's going for a Scotty. I think he needs to go all in with Rapier. I mean, he doesn't know he has a 3% chance to win, but I'm pretty sure he can feel that. And Scotty is not gonna change his game. I mean, it does make your illusion. Perhaps he feels like looking at his perspective. That is the majority of his damage. And all in all, like the Rapier, extremely important. I mean, I take that back. So Scotty could be good. Maybe we need to think about ways that he can empower the loot. He can use by Daedalus.
Kaizu missed right there. That could backfire. Out comes a sleep. Here we go. It hits basically everyone loaded with the BKB. Running away.
Buyback.
How are they going to react? This could be it. The Ancient is taking some damage. Lotus and Trilla. Could be dieback, remember. The Hexon's up. He's going to go down. It looks like, no, his Spirit Alive with the Lotus Orb finally goes down right there. They run him down. And Insania Glimmer Cape, he goes down too. He does have a buyback though. The Ancient's still plenty alive actually. Foxy and Mickey doing enough response. But Dara, he's like, I want to end this game now. That ain't gonna work though. Rage is stolen from Insania right there. Foxy thinking about going in. There's another sleep. Do they go for the Ancient? No, they can't roll it. This stolen sleep from Insania. The sleep and the sleepers. Oh boy. What is going on? It's just crazy at this point. Alright, anyways, Taiga falling back. He has the Lincolns on him. There's a Hex up on him. Mickey. Alliance is keeping so passive as they need to be. Foxy's in no man's land. Madara just beating on the Ancient with that rage. He says, you can't stop me. They have to pop fortification. They do. Koifa, one auto attack from Jeff. The shallow grave won't keep alive though. Insania, he forced Death away. They're going for the Ancient. The sleep comes out from Insania.
Just ends.
He's still once again.
Oh, that's what I'm celebrating.
What is going on? Okay, that should do it though. GG. I'm definitely mad after that.
I gotta say, it didn't have to be that hard. I think Mad Lads could have itemized better, and also not like, for example, when they had the Aegis the first time they ran into the base to the tier 4s and got picked off there. That bought Alliance a lot of time. I mean, I felt like their advantage was massive, and it was just a crazy game after that. And you have to think like